9 unforgettable moments when Dakota Ditcheva went demon mode.
Difficult to put away. Only contact nice to let Leonora know where she was.
We're kicking things off with Dakota's first ever MMA bout. The Muay Thai prodigy began her MMA journey back in 2021, and poor Jenny Line had no idea she was signing up for a hurricane in 4-ounce gloves. Dakota opened the fight with a few smooth kicks and sharp punches, just a little taste of what was to come.
Little leg kick there from Dakota.
From a Thai background, so I expect some quite
nice
a few.
little jab, nice head kick.
Switched again, just as I was going to say, she looks like.
Then she flipped the switch.
Jab.
Come here.
Oh, what an elbow. And again.
Background now.
And
the
again.
elbow's going in here. Oh, I think Jenny's about.
Wow.
Line tried to slow the storm by clinching a Muay Thai expert and got introduced to Dakota's signature knees.
Did great to get back there.
I can see a knee. Oh, you heard that.
Jenny trying to
And again.
cut off.
She's gone down.
Just when Jenny thought it couldn't get worse, a spinning elbow out of nowhere spun her straight into orbit.
Say the Thai background, she'll be used to throwing elbows.
Oh, spinning elbow.
Oh, wow. Oh, knee. She's dropped.
It's a masterclass.
Ditcheva's second pro fight was against Carrie Isim, who clearly read the scouting report and wanted none of that Muay Thai smoke. As soon as the fight started, Isim rushed into a clinch, probably thinking it was the safe zone.
I've got to give this woman props. She stepped in the
But Dakota lit her up with knees like she was trying to fold a lawn chair.
props. She stepped in the cage already with Dakota. She knows what she's getting into.
Then came a razor-sharp elbow that sliced her open and had the doctor stepping in for a closer look.
And this is the thing. And another! And a knee! Straight across. And another elbow! And another!
Let's open up a cut on
After the brief pause, Isim tried the same move again, and this time got taken down and hammered into a TKO finish.
I'll see some elbows going potential from this position. Punches for Dakota, raining down. They really need to improve her position.
The referee's seen enough of Dakota Ditcheva.
Despite her nasty rise, opponents kept sleeping on Dakota's grappling, and Patricia Bourhees paid the price in late 2021. Bourhees came out aggressive, trying to bully Dakota with pressure and muscle her way into a takedown like she was dragging someone into deep water.
UK and European star Dakota talking.
Oh, push kick to the face of Ditcheva.
But Dakota flipped the script, and suddenly it was Bourhees who was drowning.
The same girl that she'd beaten before. Really coming into fire.
And why would there be?
I believe her professional record was. Then
Ditcheva landed on top.
her mum was a world champion, I believe. She's got a very similar.
Someone that's trying to stop. It's going to keep Dakota on her toes and on it.
Yeah.
And from there, turned her elbows into meat tenderizers, raining down savage strikes until the ref had no choice but to pull her off.
Oh,
huge
That right hand
shot.
was a big one.
yeah, the referee's keeping an eye on this as
and
well.
now just covering up
Oh
his
my
Patricia
goodness,
Bourhees.
this could be it.
She needs to do something.
Dakota
Here we go.
Ditcheva with the finish.
Dakota's violent streak didn't skip a beat when she met Leonora Sylvia, as she came out guns blazing, throwing heat in search of a knockout.
11-1, I think 11-1 actually. Her mum, a Thai boxer, but she said her style's like her mum's, forward and aggressive, and that's exactly what we're getting tonight.
But in her eagerness to finish early, she got dragged to the mat and had to spend the rest of the round defending like her life depended on it.
New tool, she can't knee to the head, she gets straight there. Gonna want to put her so. Good feet on the hips, creating space.
Dakota adjusted the aim in round 2 and cracked Sylvia with a right hand that had GPS tracking.
Standing up and
Yeah, and back up. Big right hand out to the back.
that rocked Leonora.
Moments later, Dakota pinned Sylvia against the cage and unloaded punishment until she was out of there.
It was only contact that let Leonora know where she was. But look
Big
at
right
this.
hand and the ref wins.
After 5 straight wins and 4 finishes that looked like deleted scenes from Mortal Kombat, Dakota Ditcheva made her PFL debut in 2022 against Hasna Gaber. Right out the gate, Gaber walked into a buffet of punches like it was an all-you-can-eat leather festival.
Slips outside.
The outside.
Nice slip and rip there.
But Dakota's no stranger to chaos, as she closed the gap and turned the clinch into a crime scene.
Slip and rip there from Dakota. Push kick, drops, passes
The moment she got in tight, Gaber's ribs became the percussion section in Dakota's personal orchestra of pain. There was refund and no receipt, just a one-way ticket to Neville.
Jaber's looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
A few months later, Ditcheva stepped in against Coragenez, who was in for a one-sided beatdown from the word go, as Dakota launched thudding front kicks into Coragenez's midsection.
Gina steps in behind the right hand there, not able to catch hold of Dakota Ditcheva.
Feeling the heat from those missile-like kicks, Coragenez grabbed the fire and hoped not to burn.
PFL debut featured a lot of clinch work so far, all out from distance. Right hand.
Ditcheva ragdolled her like a gym bag, slamming her to the mat and dropping punishment from above.
She will land knees with the quickness. It's on her last
started that takedown and put this fight on the ground.
Hammer fist.
Dakota did a good job of getting that shin pin there.
Or hammer fist.
Then she let her stand, just for fun, like a cat batting around a half-dead mouse to see if it twitches.
To the body, hurt and take.
Coragenez shot for another clinch, but this time she ran straight into a knee that echoed like a gunshot in a tunnel.
Very good, move away.
Doing a great job of staying, keeping her back against the fence.
And before she could blink, a right hand cracked through the air and shut her lights off. In 2023, Ditcheva marched into the inaugural PFL Europe season like a lioness let off the leash, squaring up with Malin Hermansson in the quarterfinals at PFL Europe 1, right in front of her home crowd. And the moment that bell rang, the English crowd roared, and Dakota turned that energy into pure violence.
Good way to deal with
Feeling the burn, Malin lunged into a clinch that was akin to jumping straight into the lion's den.
Willing to switch stances. As we've seen a couple times already. There's a clinch now. We've seen this big
Dakota dragged her down with ease, blanketing her like a wet hoodie you can't get rid of.
just a little bit of space.
Two split decisions earlier in the night in the flyweight division.
Hermansson squirmed, twisted, tried to roll out of danger.
There we go. The arm's pinned.
Good job from Hermansson rolling into her.
But in that chaos, she ended up giving up her back.
Look at the scramble. She's got it.
And that's all Dakota needed. Like an anaconda tightening its coils, she slipped in the rear naked choke and started squeezing until Malin's conscience was gone. To punch her ticket to the PFL Europe finals, Dakota Ditcheva took out another grizzled veteran, clearing the path for a showdown with the undefeated Italian, Valentina Skatitzi, who came out swinging like a lioness backed into a corner.
I think this is the only way that Skatitzi...
But Dakota's signature front kicks shut that wild charge down fast, slamming into Skatitzi's body like sledgehammers to a steel door.
Let's make it there. Oh, lovely front kicks. Go on. Beautiful.
Dakota went full demolition mode. She launched knees into the midsection, each one like a jackhammer to the ribs.
Oh, and look at that. Skatitzi.
Oh, beautiful from Dakota. Beautiful punch. This could be it, guys.
Then came the knees to the face, sharp, violent, and surgical.
Good head position here from Dakota. Nice.
Pain on the face of Valentina Skatitzi as she tried to...
One of them left Skatitzi's eye swelling up like a balloon animal at a chaotic kid's birthday party.
Guys, we might not see round number 2 with this.
I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye.
By the end of the round, Skatitzi looked like she'd been tossed through a meat grinder wearing a blindfold, and the cage-side doctors had seen enough.
Round number 1. Declaring your winner via TKO on medical advice.
Ditcheva kicked off 2024 the same way she wrapped up 2023, dropping bodies like New Year's confetti, and Lisa Malden was the latest in her long list of victims. Miss Dangerous entered the cage cool and calculated, throwing crisp, measured strikes, testing the waters like a sniper dialing in the scope before pulling the trigger.
Overhead left.
But when Lisa Malden tried to drag her into a dirty brawl, Dakota wasted no time in unleashing the beast.
Oh, there we go. She's smart.
Steps across with the throw. Temporarily on top. Dakota Ditcheva scrambles right back to her feet.
Nice scramble again by Ditcheva.
What followed wasn't a fight, but a cruel dissection.
Rips to the body by Ditcheva. Right back over.
Dakota turned Malden into a human punching bag, slamming in body shots that echoed like shotgun blasts in an alley.
This is in big trouble.
Potentially, she's hammering away. Section. Left hand coming down from the top.
And after a few rib-crushing shots, Malden folded like a $5 lawn chair off Temu.
Stand back up. All to the right. More body shots. This is
In 2024, Dakota Ditcheva put the exclamation point on her dominance, stopping former UFC title challenger Tyla Santos and snatching her second PFL tournament title like it was just another day at the office. At only 25, she's already collected 2 belts and racked up 13 savage finishes in 14 fights. This isn't some promising prospect story anymore. Dakota is a fully loaded wrecking machine, with Muay Thai so sharp it could carve through concrete. And if this chaos continues, we might be looking at the future queen of the entire flyweight game. How far do you think Dakota can go? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the carnage, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell.